face is all prepared and ready to go. I don't use a primer. I have extremely dry skin. Extremely dry. It gets pretty bad in the wintertime. I get like the flakes right in this area. The foundation sticks to it and it's not very pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and add this all over. And I'm using my viewfinder as a mirror. I'm sitting by a big window for natural light. I'm just gonna buff this all over my face. I'm using a Mirabella Kabuki brush if anybody's interested. All the way into my hairline. You want to make sure it's blended really well. Nobody wants to see the mask, the famous mask. That's like a huge no-no. Down the neck a little bit. Conceal. I'm gonna use a concealer by Fit Me, the Fit Me concealer by Maybelline. I use it as a brightener. I don't really need concealer. I don't really have extremely dark under eye circles. I do have a little bit of bags. Anyways. But I'm just gonna use it as like a brightener. Know about highlighting and contouring is everybody's face is different. Everybody's face is different. You just need to rule of thumb and remember that whatever you highlight is gonna stand out, whatever you contour is gonna decrease. So if you have a really pointy chin, you're not gonna wanna contour to make it more pointy. You know, if you have a really big forehead, you're not gonna wanna contour that to bring out the forehead or to highlight that to bring it out. So I'm gonna use a Clinique blending brush. It's actually a foundation brush, but I find it works really well for highlight for me to just blend it in. And actually got really heavy with the highlight today. Actually a little bit ridiculous. It's like I just put on another thing of foundation here, but I'm just gonna buff that in. I do this right here. I'm a little bit on the chubby side right now. So what I want to do, why I put the highlight here, is I want this to stand out because I'll be contouring a little bit of my jawline to kind of have that, to help it sink down and this to raise forward a little bit. For me, that just helps my jawline. Blend that in just a little bit. All right, I'm going to set under my eyes while I put on my, oh my gosh, I keep saying, There's a technique out there, and if you watch YouTube videos, you are going to see that people are calling it baking. This is a technique that's been around forever. This isn't anything new. Makeup artists have been doing it forever and ever and ever. It's just exciting. YouTube, you get to know the tricks of the trade. So it's really exciting to learn all this. I actually have been doing this for a very long time, and the reason that I do it is so that when I am doing my eyeshadow, any of the fallout, I can just wipe it away at the end, and it just actually is double duty. It helps in the cleanup at the end, and then leaves me kind of with a airbrushed effect, and that's what baking does. So if you already do your eyes first before you do your foundation, after you do your concealer, just go ahead and just pat underneath area of your eye with loose powder. I actually just use the Airspun Loose Face Powder by Coty. I just really love this powder. It's pretty finely milled, and it just does a really good job, and you cannot beat the price. It's super, super inexpensive. Just check it out at your local drugstore. So I'm just going to let this set underneath my eyes, and actually I could do a little bit more. Kind of brushed it in a little bit too much. It's just gonna sit under my eyes, kind of pack it under there loosely. I'm getting a little crazy. While I do my eyebrows. My eyebrows, I have to draw them in. I way overplucked. It's ridiculous. But remember when the super thin eyeline or eyebrows were in, I decided that would be a great trend. My eyebrows have never been the same since. So as you can see, I mean, I still have a lot of stuff still to do to make it look more natural. This is just drawn on. But what a difference that just makes for a person's face if you have a well-constructed eyebrow. There is actually a new procedure. Oh, my dog just scared me really bad. There's a new procedure, tattooing procedure, and I don't necessarily know if it's new, but it's new to me. My sister-in-law and I were just talking about it the last holiday that we had, and it's just basically where they go in and it's just small strokes into your eyebrow, and it looks really natural. It fills them in, makes them look thicker, and it's just something that, you know, lasts longer, obviously, than drawing them in every day. Of course, it's a tattoo. Of course, it's gonna last longer. Anyways, I would love to know if any of you have got that done, how long it lasted, if you liked it, if you thought it did look real, what the maintenance was, that kind of thing. So if you want to leave a comment down below if you had it done, I would be really interested into learning more about it. So I'm gonna draw my other eyebrow on and make them look more natural. My face is not symmetrical. A lot of people's aren't symmetrical. I don't try to force my face into a symmetrical way. I put my eyebrows where my eyebrows are. I don't try to make them different than they should be. So maybe I should, but I don't. Towards the front, I'm missing a lot of eyebrow, so they're just kind of drawn on, but they do make a difference for me. They don't look the most natural, but it makes me feel good. So I'll just stick with that. All right, next up, I'm gonna do my eyeshadow. I'm trying to think what I'm doing today. So I am going to put my base on. You can use an eyeshadow primer. I have some from Urban Decay. Here's one of them. This one is Greed, and it just comes like this with the tube. I've had this tube forever. I think they're like 20 bucks. You can buy this and it will last you forever. I would recommend investing in an eyeshadow primer. But I'm going to use a matte eyeshadow, and this is by Color Tattoo. It's the 24-hour Color Tattoo by Maybelline. It's in a purple color, and the color is Vintage Plum. So I'm just gonna warm this up a little bit, run my finger in here and warm it up, get a little bit more pliable. And I am going to put it directly on my lower lid. I have extremely hooded eyes. So as I walk you through this, what I do with my eyes, you'll see that my goal is to make it look like I have a crease in my eye, because it just looks like giant eyelid with no lid. Does that, or I don't know. It just. So I'm going to get my loose pigment from MAC. The one I'm going to use is just a very deep plum color. I don't know if you can see this, like burgundy type color. It's very pretty. I like it a lot. I have really green eyes, and so it really makes them pop. So I just go right up to my crease. If you can see that, I just go right up there. And you can already see how it's kind of opened up my eye. Obviously it's not defined, but it's just kind of flat and one-dimensional, you know, from the hooded eye. But once you start adding dimension, I'll finish one eye so you can see the difference. So the whole focus is to try to make my eye look a little bit bigger, even though I have small eyes, small hooded eyes on top of it. Oh, I just totally spilled all this pigment everywhere. I'm going to take a color from the Naked palette. I've already hit pan on a couple of these, but there's a matte color in here. I really love this palette, by the way. If you have green, hazel, blue, brown, I guess any color eye, but really towards the greens, if there's greens in there, brown, greens, hazel, anything like that, this is an excellent palette for you. I am gonna go with this Nooner. It's called, so I'm gonna take a little bit of that. Sorry, I'm gonna look into here. The viewfinder's a little bit away. The whole point to have a really good finished look is to make sure that everything is blended so well. Just when you think you're done blending, blend some more. So as you can see, I've just added some dimension here. I could actually probably blend a little bit more, but I'm just gonna walk through this with you really quick. You can see the difference between my eyes. This one, obviously my eye shape hasn't gotten bigger, but it just makes everything look more defined. And sometimes when you can define an area, like from a flat surface and define it, it makes it look better, bigger, maybe? I think I've just ruined my tablecloth. Anyways, now I'm going in with this lightest shade. This lightest shade is called, I think it's Strange. This lightest shade. And that shade I'm just gonna put like right here in my brow bone. So I am going to check myself in a mirror that's actually closer to me. So I just want to make sure that that's blended and looks really nice. And then I'm gonna come in with another color from MAC, the MAC pigments. I just really like the MAC pigments. They're pretty inexpensive for what you get. I can't remember how much these were. I got these actually in a kit, a holiday kit last Christmas or the year before. Anyways, and you can just pat that right on there. And it just makes it fun. The whole point of makeup is to have fun. And I think whatever makes you feel good, I think that's great. I don't really necessarily think there are super inappropriate times to wear a ton of makeup. I say live and let live. If a woman loves makeup, she likes to be full on face all the time, great, let her have it. That's what I like. If a girl just likes mascara and lip gloss, let her have that too. No need to judge each other, ladies. So can you see that? It just kind of brightens it. So you can definitely see the difference here. And I'm actually gonna finish this side of my face just so you can see. That might be a little bit fun. I am going to put on bronzer and some blush, and then I'll finish the other side. I'll just zoom. You can see I'm looking to contour a little bit, and I really like the Park Avenue, the Tarte. It's by Tarte. It's called Park Avenue Princess. You can buy the contour kits. This is kind of the Tarte Park Avenue Princess. Holy cow, tongue twister. It's kind of double duty. It's you want to stay away from a too orange bronzer for any type of contour. You don't want an orange streak flying across here, but you don't want it super ash either, and like a ashy color, or it's gonna look like you're bruised. So you need somewhere that fits right in the middle with your skin tone. And I find that the Tarte Park Avenue Princess does that for me. And you wanna just stay like right in here. If you start going down into here, it just looks weird. So just, where you see this, the hollows of the cheeks right here, and then just blend, 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 blend. And I take it up into my hairline. Kind of down the temple a little bit. I don't get too crazy. But again, like staying away from down, you don't want to bring it all the way down here, just stay right here. Blend, blend, blend. And then I come down here to kind of help hide a double chin. I have one of those right now. I've had it for a while. I keep saying I'm gonna get rid of it, but I must like it. So I just put it under there and blend more. I mean, you don't want a line right there, but it just kind of carve out your jaw. And so where I had put that highlight earlier, it kind of brings this forward and sets that down. So you can start to see the difference in my face. And then I actually like the shape of my nose. I don't need to contour it, but where I had kind of the blank canvas with your any type of foundation or highlight or anything, you kind of want to bring a little bit color back in. And then of course I want to do my lower lip. If you put a dark color under here, it looks like your lip's sticking out a little bit more. So going with a Cargo blush, the color is in Coronado. Again, I got this in a Glossy Box or an Ipsy, I can't remember. I really like this blush. It gives a little bit of color without being too much, and I'm not scared of blush. I like blush. So I like all different colors. I use all different colors. This is the one that I'm gonna use today because I am using a darker eye. And so just a little something to add some color without being too crazy. And I just do it to the apples of my cheeks. Anyways, so you can see the difference between the faces here. And my eye looks open, I look more awake, it's more defined, in my opinion. So I'm gonna just go through the other eye really quick and then we'll get on to some lipstick. And it looks like I'm piling on the blush, but this blush is super light. It's not, it brings some color, but it's not like overpowering. Well, I don't think so. You're probably looking at the string going, lady, calm down on the blush already. I am gonna go with a fun lip, like a purple eyeliner, but I'm gonna use it on my lips because it's a really fun color. So I'm gonna just outline my lips. My dog keeps scaring the crap out of me. Anyways, this is a completed look. It is a little more like fun and crazy than I think I normally would wear because I'm just going to like a basketball game. So, and I wanted to also talk about who I am and why I'm starting this channel. My name is Jody. I'm starting this channel because I am excited about makeup. I'm excited about hair. I'm excited about empowering women to participate in makeup and hair if they want to. It's not for everybody. Hair and makeup isn't for everybody. Like doing it every day. I mean, hair and makeup is obviously, people like hair and want to have hair, I think, most of the time. Anyways, rambly. I just want to be another spot to come where you can like get some tips and tricks and ideas on different things. Backstory, and I guess my name is Jody. I am a mom. I have two boys. I have a 15-year-old and a 12-year-old, very, very busy boys. I am a mom. I'm in my late 30s. I'm 39. Like, can we just say it already? I'm 39. And I watch a lot of YouTube channels, different women. I get ideas from makeup, to hair, to home decor. Sorry if you can hear that, that's my dog walking around. He is literally the cutest dog ever, but he's annoying me right now. Anyways, so I'm a busy mom. I want to learn some things to maybe make my life a little bit easier, this place to be another place for busy moms to come to maybe learn a new tricks for hair and makeup and that kind of thing. And I guess another reason that I'm starting this is I'm asked a lot, what do I do I am actually a trained cosmetologist. I work a couple days a week. And I'm asked a lot about hair, about makeup. I get questions all the time. Hey, what was that lip color you were wearing the other night? Hey, I saw you and I really liked your eyeshadow. How do you keep your eyeliner from doing this? Hey, I have a question about mascara. I'm asked a lot by text or just running into somebody. hair, how do I hide my roots in between my color, you know, those kinds of things. And if there's anything that you have a question about or want to know about, if you want to just put it in the comments and I'll either talk about it or do a tutorial, that kind of thing. And so I was actually joking around with a woman and said, hey, I should just start a YouTube channel, you know, and every time I'm asked a question or I'm helping somebody out, I should just throw it on there, a tutorial. And she was like, you totally should. And it's not somebody, the person that I was having this conversation with, it's not somebody they normally, I don't think they would have watched YouTube. Anyways, but they seemed excited about it. And then I was talking to my husband and he was like, you totally should. And then I was talking to my sister and she was like, you should do that too. And so here I am, and this is really rambly and I'm gonna edit out as much as I can because I'm ridiculous and I have said I don't even know how many times. So I want it to be more than just makeup and hair. I love decorating. I like making a house feel like a home. I like food a lot. I like food a lot. Really good food. I don't like just eat to eat, but if it's good food, and usually really good food is butter and chocolate and going to my happy place. But anyways, and so because I like food so much, I also want to do like a fitness. I want to get back into shape. Before I had kids, I was a runner. I like to run. I kind of put running on the back burner and I never got back into it. And I would just really encourage, if there's any women out there that do have a fitness routine, obviously follow up with your doctor and make sure it's okay, but stick with it if you can. It's so hard to get back there. And so that's gonna be another goal coming into this new year, 2016, is to get back into just more healthy. I'm obviously not gonna cut out good food, and oh my gosh, I'm playing with my hair and I watch those girls on TV and some of them I love, but they're always playing with their hair and I'm like, stop touching your hair. And I'm like, ooh. So I really want to get healthy, and so maybe we can do this journey together. We can, because I got this double chin here. Anyways, we'll do a full length something or other at another time. And so I just want to get healthy again. I started this channel for makeup, hair, house, kids, sports, anything that's relevant to a busy mom in my age category, late 30s, 40s, 50s, 20s. If you're a mom, it might, just apply to you in general, but we'll go from there. But anyways, so this is me. I'm Jody, starting a YouTube channel. Really excited about it. We'll see how it goes. Any questions, comments, just leave them in the comment section, and I'm really excited. I think it's gonna be a fun journey, and we'll see where it goes. So, all right, we'll see you later.